Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Hello. Happy Monday afternoon.
Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to whatever day it is of whatever month of whatever year. I've lost track. Lisa, do you know what's going on?
Day 47 in the Big Brother house? No, I don't
It's
know.
yeah, if this is the Truman Show, then I'm not enjoying it. If this is I know that they like to remake films a lot at the moment, but
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Potentially that could be it.
I
Some
think that's
sort
it.
of math reality.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for
Oh
Ashton
god.
Ashton Kutcher to jump out and say, "You've been punked."
Exactly. Oh, exactly.
Oh dear.
So
Sorry, guys. That
guys, if
reference might have been over people's heads a little bit. I apologise. That was a little esoteric.
they might you can go on YouTube after this and search for what we mean. Uh, so guys, if you're there, please write to us, say hello, tell us your name, where you are. Okay,
Oh.
fantastic. Okay, we've got some people saying hi already.
Hello, guys. Massimo,
Brilliant.
Takeshi. Hello. Where are you from, guys? Tell us. Are you from Milan? Do you go to another school? Are you from France, Spain? We love to know where you guys are from.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
yeah, and speaking of which, I'll just go
Yes.
ahead and introduce myself quickly. My name is Liam. I'm 30 years old and I come from the city of Manchester in the United Kingdom. I've not got my camera on today, but I assure you that I'm real. It's just to help with our connection because we've had some connection problems with so many people on these platforms, so it just helps.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm Lisa. My connection seems to be okay, so I'm leaving my camera on for now, but we'll see. um, but I am from Ireland, and I've been living in Italy for 2.5 years. I'm 29, and that's kind of me, to be honest. But yeah, I work with Liam in Milano Meravigli, in the center of Milan, my school. So great, Massimo. Yeah, Massimo is one of our students.
Okay.
So
Massimo's from
yeah,
Myers Meravigli. Fantastic. Hello, Massimo.
yeah, brilliant, exactly. So guys, if you're watching, please write to us in the comments. We want to hear who is with us, also, where you're from, and we want to be interactive in this webinar. I'm sure you're used to it by now. Okay, and Takeshi is from Genova. Fantastic.
Hello, Takeshi.
Okay, really, really good.
That's great. So yeah, guys, if you have any questions, any comments, just write them. We know that they sometimes arrive a little late. That you write something and it takes a few minutes, but we will see it and we will try and answer and highlight everything.
Exactly, exactly. So, Liam, we're going to be talking about home improvement. Okay, have you been doing any home improvement while you're at home?
Well, well, it's a bit complicated because this, I live with my girlfriend and we rent our apartment,
Mm.
so it's not really our home to improve. We do want to have. We've got a dishwasher that's broken, so
No.
when this is over, we're hopefully going to have it replaced.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, not really a lot of home improvement here. If I could change one thing about this apartment, I think I would have some new windows added
Ah,
because
okay.
because we have just three small windows and they're all on one side of the apartment. And so
Okay.
we don't get a lot of light. In the
Oh, that's not nice.
winter, it's not great. Yeah. So for example, in the winter, if it's even at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we have to turn the lights on.
Okay, yeah, that's really not nice. It's like that in my parents' home. It's very dark.
Ah, right. And are they all on the
Excellent.
same side like we are as well, where it all just faces?
They're not on the same side, but it's just that um I guess the roof is quite large, so the roof comes out over the house, over the
Ah,
first floor, because the second level is in the roof. So I think it just creates too much of a shadow.
Right.
And then not much light gets in through the windows.
Right.
It's not great.
No, sounds
But here
like a
I'm
similar
lucky.
problem. Yes, you look like, I can see behind you. You look like you've got a lovely bright room.
Yeah, because I have the balcony here. So here in my apartment, there is the balcony right beside, and basically that's the only window in the room, but it's the doors, so they're quite big, and I'm lucky that I'm facing where the sun comes in the afternoon. Well, actually, basically all afternoon until it starts to get dark. I have light, so it's really nice.
Oh, how lovely! Do you have a big balcony or a Juliet balcony?
It's not. I would say in between. In between. So because it's not as small as, let's say, a Juliet balcony, but it's somewhere in between. It's like medium-sized, I guess, medium-sized balcony.
Right. I'm just gonna, I don't know, guys, if this is an English language thing, but when in English we talk about a Juliet balcony, as in Romeo and Juliet. And it's a small balcony, usually very small, where you can stand or sometimes only kind of lean out of the window.
Yeah.
And we call that exactly. A Juliet balcony, because you imagine Juliet leaning out of her window, saying, "Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou?"
Exactly. Yeah. So some of my neighbors across this side, they have Juliet balconies for sure.
Right. We have a balcony as well, which I feel very lucky that we have a balcony, because it's a little connection to the outside world.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. There are some people who don't have balconies right now, so it's not great. Oh dear. Yeah.
And what about you, Lisa? Have you done any home improvement lately?
Not really. I've just been doing a lot of cleaning, tidying, organizing. I'm the same as you, Liam. I rent my apartment, so I can't do big home improvement or anything. But I was considering maybe ordering some shelves or something, because I have nowhere to put my books. But I don't know if I can get those delivered at the moment.
Well, that's one thing we're lucky with, is we have a lot of shelf space. When we moved in, we have a lot of storage space in the living room, so we're quite lucky in that respect. Good. There are some things I love about this apartment, some things I hate, but I think that's normal for everyone.
Okay, exactly. Yeah, I think it is normal.
And hello, Maria.
Hello, and hi, Maria. Hello, welcome. So, guys, just what we're going to be talking about for this. So we're going to do some practice with the present simple, and also practicing has and have got. And we might explain that one because it's very confusing.
It really is.
And also, yeah, it's very confusing for people. I'm sure people will agree. And then just about making changes. So changes that we make in the home, and some home vocabulary like we've been talking about already. Okay, so guys, we have some questions here, and what we would like you to do, so to take a look at these questions, okay, and please let us know. So tell us about your apartments, your houses, depending on where you live, okay? So answer these questions and tell us about your home. Okay, tell us about your home, and we will read through them as well. So, Liam, would you like to read the questions?
Absolutely. So we've got 4 questions here, guys. And guys, as I'm reading them, notice the use of that expression, have got. Okay, and you can we can start to see how we use it. So, first question, what rooms have you got in your home? What do you like about your home? What don't you like about your home? And are there any changes you want to make?
Exactly. Okay, so yeah, consider these. Massimo was asking you.
Hello, Manuela. And Massimo says, I can't see you, Liam. Do you have many problems in your... Yes, that's the reason my calendar's not on, is that my home improvement has gone wrong and I don't want anyone to see.
And welcome Manuela from Leon as well. Hello. Okay, so guys, take a look at these. And while you are answering, because I know it'll take a while for you to give your answers, so you can choose to describe your home or maybe just talk about what you like, what you don't like. Please tell us. But Liam, kind of, I suppose maybe we can go into a little bit of the difference. So when we use what have you got?
Yes. So this is basically, there are two questions in English that can establish ownership or possession of something. You can either say, do you have, or have you got? What we have to be careful of, though, in my experience, is people forgetting to use got with have. So we get sentences like, have you a pen? Or I haven't a book. Really, really common mistake. Very understandable. Absolutely, I understand why it happens. But it's definitely something we need to be careful of. So the two forms, do you have, is one question form we can ask, or have you got? Okay, and both of those are used. And basically, these are just used for possession. So when we say, what rooms have you got? It means, what rooms do you possess, own, for example, in your house? Okay, and it can be used for more general things, like just talking about features. For example, has your phone got a camera? For example, different things it can be used. So it's this idea of possession or ownership of something.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry?
I was going to say, I don't know if there's anything you wanted to add to that.
Maybe just to, in case anyone doesn't know or has forgotten the difference. For example, if I say I've got, okay, have you got? I've got. So this comes from UK English. Okay, so it comes from UK English. Whereas do you have comes from American English. But native speakers, we use both. So that's why, because I know often students ask, why are there two different ways? And which ones do you use? And I actually both, unfortunately. So that's why it's important to know both.
Yes, I think lots of us native speakers, British and American and Irish, people who speak both types of English, I think that the two of them have just kind of blended. Maybe 100 years ago, you would have been, if you were a British person who said, do you have, people would have looked at you like, what are you doing? You're speaking like an American. Whereas now I don't even notice which one of them I say.
Neither. Yeah, me either, definitely. So yeah, that's why it's kind of important to know both, or to be able to understand both and not to use them incorrectly.
And Lisa, because our students do like to ask us about this, what about in Ireland? Is one of them more common than the other?
It really depends. Like, I would say more naturally, I would say, do you have?
Right.
More naturally, but it really just depends on the situation as well. Like, for example, if I say, oh, what have you got there? What have you got in your bag?
Right, okay.
I would say that instead of like, what do you have? But it really just depends. So I think like maybe do you have is more common, which is strange because it's American.
Yes. I mean, I think, because I know that students, again, like you said, they ask us which one is correct, which is the one. Guys, use either, because I just think that the difference has really, disappeared. So you're not going to have people confused by, even if you use both of them together.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And even some people ask me, if the question says, what have you got? If I say, I have a, is that wrong? And it's like, not really. In conversation, no.
It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we have a couple of answers coming in.
Okay, I have got 3 rooms. Very good. And Syria says, in my house, I've got 4 rooms. Very good. But Syria, just a little thing. I would say I've got 4 rooms in my house. Because in my house, I've got 4 rooms. That's a bit like Italian syntax with English words. So maybe just swap those around. But perfect use of have got.
Yeah, really good.
Well
And remember, you can abbreviate the I have to I've. Okay, I've got 3 rooms.
Yeah,
I've got 3 rooms.
Yeah, but being really careful to remember, like we say, I've got 4 rooms, not I've 4 rooms. Okay? Because again, this is one of the really strange things about English, guys. You can say I have 4 rooms, but you cannot really abbreviate it to I've 4 rooms.
Yeah, true.
I mean, colloquially, in some parts of England, people do say this. But just because we're focusing on at this level improving our accuracy.
Yeah, it's true actually.
Simona. So I think Simona, maybe you mean in my home. Okay, the preposition there, in my home. I've got 3 bedrooms, 1 kitchen, 2 bathrooms. So remember the plural, guys, and 1 balcony. And Marie says, I've got the rooms. Okay, I think that might be an autocorrect. It looks like.
Okay.
Maria, is that, what do you mean there? Because that might just be that your phone or your computer has auto-corrected that. I've got the maybe rooms 2 and do you mean 3 rooms, Maria?
Yeah, maybe
3 rooms and a big balcony. What about you, Lisa? What rooms have you got?
Oh, my apartment's tiny. I've got a big bedroom. Okay, I've got a big bedroom. And I've got a small kitchen, a small bathroom, and then my housemate has a bedroom as well. So we don't even have a living room.
Really? No living room or common area? So
no, because this so my room used to be the living area, let's say, of the apartment. But it's been split into just 2 rooms and then a shared kitchen and bathroom. But it's okay because like my room is really big.
Okay, lovely. Yeah, my apartment's small as well. It's kind of, it's a bilocale. So we've got a nice big bedroom, my girlfriend and I. That's one thing. We have a nice big bedroom, a tiny bathroom, a really small bathroom, and then we have what's called in English an open plan.
Okay.
Okay, living room and kitchen. Okay, guys. So what open plan means that the kitchen and the living area are connected. So it means there's no door or wall separating the kitchen from the living room. So you can just walk. You can just walk into it. There is, though, we have what's called a breakfast bar. So we have a little area where we can sit in the morning and have breakfast in the kitchen.
Lovely.
Yes, so it is, like I say, there are lots of things I like. And Maria's just explained that, yes, her phone changes the vocabulary.
It's done it again.
But Maria, vocables is my new favorite. I actually quite like
that. Really good. That sounds nice.
It is nice. Once this is all over, I'll be sure to have some of you guys round and you can see it.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the unfortunate thing with my place. There's no like place to have people, to host people. And also the kitchen's just so small. It's impossible to like there isn't even room to sit down. It's just a literal small kitchen.
Is it like a galley kitchen where it's just a kind of, yes, right. Okay.
Exactly. Literally fridge, enough space to open the fridge, and then counter with like the sink and cooker. That's all. Tiny.
Okay.
I can't wait to move. I want to move.
I always want to move. I'm terrible for this.
Yeah. Okay, excellent. And Simona has given us an answer. Okay, in my home, I like the balcony because, okay, so remember, because it is big, okay, because it is big. So the
Yeah.
balcony is big. And so here, the fireplace, so maybe
In the
I like the
saloon.
fireplace because a saloon is a totally different thing, isn't it, Liam? A saloon.
Yes, I think this might be so a a saloon, Simona, is where cowboys go for their whiskey in the Wild West films is a saloon.
Yeah, it's a bar
I,
in the Wild West.
yeah, I think what Simona means is Simona's maybe using the French word salon, which usually referred
Yeah,
to a kind of
the,
living area.
yeah, the living room.
So I think Simona, you mean the fireplace in the living room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, and also, so kind of because you've said here, I like the balcony because it is big. It would be better to say, and I also like the fireplace. I also
Yeah,
like the fireplace.
yeah.
Don't,
Uh,
don't worry, Simona.
don't worry, don't worry. It's an easy mistake to make. We know sometimes when people have knowledge of other vocabulary, especially French, the French and the English and the Italian can kind of all jumble together.
Yeah, exactly. It gets mashed. It's normal.
Massimo says, I like the view from my balconies. Wow, plural. Balconies. Baller.
So then would we say I like the views from my balconies because we're talking about multiple views?
Ah, that's an interesting point. Yes, I think it for
Because we're different
me.
views.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like the view from my balconies. I think it's okay. I think you could say both for me.
yeah. Very
I
nice.
think very nice.
I
Um,
I I don't like the view from my balcony.
what can you see, Lisa, from your balcony?
Just the building opposite.
Oh,
Like
okay.
basically the apartment buildings across from me. And then I can kind of see some more buildings that way, and then a little bit to the left, I can see into the oh God, what's it called? It's like the army barracks.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
the barracks. I can just see yeah, it's not very
Wow.
interesting.
I mean, my view is just it's the road, it's the main road that runs through our street. But
Yeah.
what I see now every day, if I go out onto the balcony, is the queue of people for the supermarket.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I sometimes see the queue for the pharmacy, depending on how busy it is.
Yeah, that's how, and it's good because I can see the queue, so I can judge when is the best time to go.
Mm,
I can plan my visits if I need to go to the supermarket.
yeah, really good. And guys, let us know, are there any changes you would like to make or anything you don't like? Please let us know. We kind of talked about this a little bit. Like I said, personally, I would like to move
Yes.
when things get back to normal. And for you, Liam, well, you need to fix the dishwasher.
Yes, yes. I'd like some more lights. I'd like a working dishwasher. But apart from that, what I like about my home is I like our kitchen, for example.
Mhm,
Mainly as well because we have a gas cooker. I don't
mhm.
like cooking with electricity. I prefer using a gas cooker because I like the control that it has, and I'm just old-fashioned like that.
Yeah.
Um, and I want a new oven as well. Our oven's it's very old and
Mm.
has a very strange feature is when you turn on the fan, it also activates the grill. So you have to cover everything with tinfoil to make sure it doesn't burn. It's a bizarre feature of ovens.
Clearly broken.
No, that's the feature when you turn the dial. That's its deliberate operation.
Oh my God. That's crazy. Okay, very, very
Uh,
strange.
Patrizio has just joined us. He says, Hi, I have got a living room with a fireplace. Very good. Three, I think, bedrooms, not bad rooms.
Mhm.
Two
Yeah,
bathrooms, two balconies, and a kitchen. Lovely.
very
Place.
good.
I'm
Excellent.
jealous.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Really nice. So you can keep answering these questions, and we'll keep looking at your answers. But will we move on to the next? Just some vocabulary.
Absolutely.
Okay, and we have Simona as well. So yeah, keep
In-
telling us about your home. We'll just be looking at some vocabulary in the meantime.
And I like this. I don't like 2 bathrooms because they are because so Simona, again, the subject, they are okay. They are small. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not smalls. No, because smalls it doesn't exist. Unfortunately, you would say I don't like. You'd say like this. Maybe if I write it, I don't like my bathrooms because they are small.
Mm-hmm.
And Manuela says, my home has got 2 rooms, but it hasn't got, good use of the negative, hasn't got a balcony. Okay, guys. Very good. All right. So, shall we have a look at some of this vocabulary for the exterior of our homes?
Yeah, exactly. So guys, some of these we've already talked about, but we can also talk about some other vocabulary as well. And just some of these can be tricky.
Yes. Exactly.
So what you still writing in this if you want to tell us. Yeah, so if you want to tell us vocabulary to the pictures. Okay, to the pictures. Okay. So the ones we have roof, windows, stairs, door.
Okay, so yeah, guys, like Lisa said, sorry, there's a bit of a lag on our sound. So I think Lisa and I are talking over each other a little bit. But I think, Lisa, you already said just to just write the letter and then the name of the exterior feature.
Exactly. Perfect. Okay, so we have some of the guys answering.
Okay.
In strange order.
Yeah, but it's all right.
We'll
Okay.
try,
Garden C, Windows E. All right. Good. Simona, thank you.
very good. Does anyone know what A is?
Yeah, who can tell us what that? Okay. Who can tell us?
Oh, that's strange, Massimo.
Why my smart TV isn't connecting in this period. Sorry, is that related to this activity now?
No, this is related to what you don't like. So it might have just taken a while to come through. So it's what you don't like in your house. So he's saying
question 3. Okay.
what he
Question
doesn't like.
3.
Yeah.
Right, got it. My smart TV isn't connecting. I don't like it. Gotcha. Sorry, Massimo. I thought there was some kind of connection problem related to the lesson.
No, no. I think he's talking about it's not working. That's terrible though. Perfect. Okay, so Maria, fantastic. So A. Okay.
Very
roof.
good.
Okay.
Well done.
Very good. And so Liam, can I say so the roof is on the outside, but what do I say for like on the inside up here?
If it's the
Can I say
yeah,
roof?
if it's no, you can't because the roof is only the exterior. Okay, if you're talking about the top of a room, okay, that in English is known as the ceiling. Okay, so the roof is the exterior. The ceiling is where, for example, the lights are, for example, they're hanging from, and that's known as the ceiling. Let's see. Simona's also identified the door as F, balcony as B, windows
Excellent.
as no, windows not F, Maria. Windows, no, she's written it again. Windows F. She's Windows. I think you mean either. I assume again, Maria. This is auto correct, wreaking havoc.
Well, Simona has it here, so Windows E as well. Simona said it earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, so okay. Did anyone get D?
Yeah, I was going to say that's the only one that I think we haven't seen an answer to. Who can tell us just before Lisa
Let's see.
explains it?
Yeah, no, I double checked. I don't think anyone said D. What is D?
So, guys, D
I think
is
we can do
stairs.
process of elimination.
Yeah,
Excellent.
D is stairs, guys. Okay, so the ones that you use to go up and down different levels of your home. These are called stairs.
Exactly. And something, I know it's funny, but something I'm asked a lot is the individual parts. So the stairs is the whole thing. And each one that you go up is called a step.
Mhm.
So on the stairs, you have the steps. Okay, so
Okay.
sometimes that can be
Well done. Yeah, Patrizio's just written it there as well. C garden, D stairs.
Perfect. Okay, really, really good. So that's just some other vocabulary. Do we have any other vocabulary for the exterior of a house?
Yeah, yeah. Are there any other parts, guys? Sometimes, for example, you can have around your house there could be a wall, and in the wall there could be a gate. So if you have
Exactly.
wall or gate as well. Okay, these are other parts. So the wall is usually something for protection or security, or sometimes it's even just decorative that goes around a house. And then a gate is the metal or sometimes wooden entryway to access the house through the wall, as Lisa just demonstrated with that hand movement. That was a gate
I
opening,
think
in
that's
case
a
you all couldn't tell.
gate. Sorry. Oh god, losing my mind, guys. Losing my mind. Also, also one that I guess is common if you have a garden, you might have a fence. A fence.
Yeah,
Which
fence is a good one.
Yeah, it can be wooden, or it can be made of metal as well. So it's the outline. So what goes around the exterior to make a divide, maybe between a garden and somebody else's garden. So called a fence. But there are lots of different types of fences.
Okay. Any other guys? Any
Hopefully
others
that
that
makes
you
sense.
can think of?
Yeah, exactly. Or any you want to check with us.
Yeah, absolutely. You might have some questions about some of these as well.
Okay.
All right.
And then we'll take a look. So just any questions or anything to add, please let us know. This is a lovely, lovely house. So
yes.
it's very beautiful. And what we want to do here is for you guys to tell us what improvements does this house need. So it's got some problems with the exterior. So we want you to make some suggestions. Okay, so make some suggestions of what this needs, what needs to be fixed. Okay, so take a look at the picture, and please let us know what you think. So what can we do with this? There's probably, we could say maybe a lot of work to be done.
There is. It could do with more than a lick of paint, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't want to live here.
But yeah, the sometimes in English the expression "a lick of paint" is that's just a kind of colloquial, general expression. So minor improvements. Generally, it doesn't always actually mean paint. I like that Patrizio said everything. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. It does. It needs a pretty dramatic improvement.
And Maria, I was joking when I said it was lovely. I was joking. I was being sarcastic.
Yes, that was sarcasm. Don't worry, Maria.
Sorry, that's the British-Irish sarcasm that we have very naturally. It's
our greatest feature.
Exactly. Oh, Massimo made a great point.
This house needs a demolition. Wow. Okay.
Fantastic. That will fix it. That will fix it completely. Anyone else have any suggestions of things that need to be done? I love it. Everyone's going more severe instead of actually saying, "Oh, this could happen," or "You could try this."
I know.
It's just like knock it down. Oh dear. In fairness, renovations are a lot of work and money. So I think
Yes,
Massimo
it's
has a
true.
point. Yeah. So that could be worth mentioning. So guys, to renovate is when you fix something. Okay, to renovate. So usually you fix work. Upstairs, actually, the apartment above me is being renovated. Okay, it's being renovated. So they're destroying everything, and then they're making a completely new style. I think they're making it more modern, redesigning it. So making a lot of changes, we can say to renovate or to refurbish, can we say as well, Liam?
Well, yeah, refurbish. Refurbish usually means that you change the furniture rather than
Okay.
the actual structure itself. I think refurbishment refers to the furniture and the decoration.
Okay.
But yeah, guys, renovation is it's an interesting one because sometimes renovation, it doesn't mean that something is in a very bad condition. For example, I can decide to renovate my house just because I want to. It just means to kind of make it more modern, for example, to modernize it. Maria says with well, it says roof. The roof is collapsed. Very good. Collapsed. Well done. And
Really, really
Simona, this house. So Simona, we would say needs to be destroyed. Okay,
yeah.
so we would say this house. It's with needs to be. This house needs to be destroyed. Okay, like
Exactly.
that. But yeah, I think a few people have all decided that yeah, collapse, demolition, destruction.
Exactly. Really good. Patrizio's joking. There is a good fireplace.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can see it there in the picture. There's like, oh, there's a fireplace. Lovely.
It looks
Just
like
sit
the
outside.
fireplace. Looks like the fireplace may have gotten out of control.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, really good, guys. So we might move on from this, but that's excellent.
Yeah, well done.
Okay, very good. And then just to kind of review some interior vocabulary, and there are a lot more than just these words. Okay, so these are just some examples. Liam, do you want to read through the vocabulary? And guys, try and match the vocabulary into to the pictures. Okay, to
Absolutely.
the correct letter.
Absolutely. So, guys, here we have desk, sofa, table, chair, bathtub, and fireplace.
Perfect. Okay. And maybe it's
So-
worth mentioning some alternatives as well while the guys are writing.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, well, some people are already going right ahead. So Simona, well, so sofa is a good word we can start with because there are some other words for this. So sofa, and there's also this word, which is not so common anymore, but the settee. Okay,
Yes.
now settee, which comes from Hindu. That's a Hindu word. So it's a relic of the old British Empire. These are UK English. All right. Whereas our American cousins would refer to it as the couch. Okay, Americans would refer to it as the couch. Okay, so in Britain you can say the settee or the sofa, and in America you can call it the couch.
Exactly. Really good. Excellent. And Massimo has put that there. Sorry, guys. I was trying to catch a fly. I wasn't going crazy. Forgot I was on camera for a second.
Why can't it be both? Why can't it be both, Lisa?
Probably, yeah, a bit of both. Excellent. So, guys, really, really good. And then B, fantastic. So B is a desk. Okay,
yes.
a desk.
Okay, very good.
Okay,
And maybe
really good.
Lisa, do you want to talk about the difference between a desk and a table?
Yes, of course. So yeah, that's important to remember, guys. So the desk is usually where you do some work. So maybe you do homework, study, maybe you have a computer. So the desk is usually smaller than a table. But the table is obviously where we have our food, or where, I don't know, where you also maybe sit, and you can also maybe do some reading and stuff like that at the table, but the desk is usually a space for work and study.
Yeah. Yeah, I think exactly. The simple way is I always think table eating, desk working.
Exactly. That's the
That's
main reason.
that's I because I like to focus on the simple things.
Exactly.
Okay, very
Fantastic.
good. And yeah, we've
See,
got
chair.
table. Yeah, chair, excellent. Okay, very good.
Okay.
Bathtub. Simona says the bathtub is E, as does Massimo. Yeah, I think everybody's got these. Really
Mhm.
good. Well done,
Yeah.
guys.
And just, guys, it's totally fine just to say bath. Okay, so bath,
Yeah.
bathtub, or sometimes kind of, I suppose colloquially, sometimes people say the tub as well. So all are okay.
Yeah, I was going to say that. And I think that is a little more, the tub is maybe more American.
Yeah, exactly.
I think so. You
Definitely.
know,
And
like
then,
Lisa and I would understand if somebody said that, but we wouldn't say it ourselves.
yeah, definitely not. It would be weird for us. Okay, this is the last one. Perfect.
Okay, very good. Yeah, fireplace is a good one. So as well. Okay, what furniture have you got? Ha. Well, let's. Okay,
That could
I've
be an
got.
endless list. Maybe
Yeah. I
other
mean, I'll do.
furniture.
Yeah, I've got, okay, for example, in the bedroom, obviously, we've got a bed, but we also have
Mhm.
two, what we call in English, bedside tables. Okay, these
Mm.
are small tables, usually on the side of the bed, near the head, near where the head rests. Okay, and you use these usually for, I don't know, your phone, your clock, a glass of water, or a book. For example, you'd have a bedside table, and sometimes they have drawers in them.
Mhm.
We've
Perfect.
also got a sofa, a dining room, four chairs, a dining table, excuse me, with four chairs. And yeah, that's kind of it. It's pretty sparse, I have to say.
um, and one thing I've got, so I've got a big wardrobe. So a big wardrobe in my room. So for my clothes. So where I keep my clothes, I have a wardrobe. But also a wardrobe, you might sometimes hear it in America, it's called a closet. Okay, a
Yes.
closet. So yeah, so sometimes it's called that. And then something I think everyone has in their house. So up here above my desk, I've got two shelves. Okay, shelves. So that's, oh God, how do you explain a shelf? It's a
Good luck with
it's
that
a
one.
oh God, it's it's basically a space on the wall. So like this, like a thing on the wall where you can put things to store. Okay, like books, also pictures. Okay, a shelf. So it sticks out from the wall. I don't know if that explained, but singular anyway. It's a shelf, and then shelves for plural.
Yeah, it's an irregular plural, but very similar.
Mhm. Yeah, it's really hard to explain.
It really is. It really is. But just think of it, guys, where in your house, for example, you keep your books, right? Where your
Yeah.
books go, for example, in the house, those would be usually shelves. Don't worry, Massimo. Massimo's saying bye, saying sorry. Don't worry, Massimo. We're coming into the final 5 minutes anyway, so don't worry. But thank you for joining us.
Exactly. Yeah, thanks for coming. And we know you are probably working from home, so don't worry if you have to go. Okay, so then maybe for the last few minutes, we can take at this. What do you think, Liam? Changes? So some practice?
Absolutely, yes. This is a good one. It's a good use of verbs, this exercise. Okay, the different verbs we can use to talk about changes to where we live.
Exactly. Perfect. So guys, take a look at these. We'll read through them in the meantime and take a look at which verb you think should go into the sentence. So you can put them 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just to make it easier. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the missing word. Okay. So maybe Liam, do you want to read the red and I'll read the blue?
Sure. Okay, first one. My son is 19 now and he doesn't like his bedroom furniture.
Why don't you the furniture?
I did this with Michelle the other day and really entertained myself.
With the beeps.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay, second one. I haven't got enough rooms.
Why don't you a new room? Fantastic.
Okay, third one. I hate this. I would say the color, but okay. I hate this color of our bedroom.
Why don't you the walls?
And the last one. The bathtub is old and cracked.
Why don't you in a new one? Yeah, you're right. That is entertaining.
Okay, so guys, a few quick things on these verbs. So paint is usually to paint is to apply liquid paint to change the color of something. So you paint a wall, for example. Build is a synonym of to construct. So it usually means assembling, putting something together. Put that's a very general verb, but it just means to usually take one object and put it in a different location. So to put something somewhere. And change is like to alter.
Exactly. And perfect.
It looks like, yeah, Patrizio has said, okay, Patrizio says change. Maria says then, I assume this is, guys, if you could just always, if you can, try and specify which question you're answering, just so we know.
I think change, I think Patrizio's talking about the first one.
I think so. And I think Maria's following and doing the second one.
Exactly. Yeah, so that's perfect. So why don't you change the furniture? Okay, change so you can get new furniture if you change it or alter it, as Liam said. Okay, and then number 2. So why don't you build a new room?
Yeah. Yet. Okay, to construct.
Okay, exactly, a very casual suggestion. Why don't you just build another room?
I know.
Just go ahead and do that.
It's very yeah, easy like no problem. No problem.
Exactly. And then really good, Simona. So paint. So why don't you paint the walls?
Very good.
Perfect. And then, yeah, perfect. So the last one, obviously, why don't you put in, okay, because we say this a lot, put in a new one. So to replace, to put in a new, so you can put in, to begin with, a first piece of furniture to put it in, or to replace as well, put in a new one. Really good. Excellent. And yeah, so that's kind of everything. Guys, please let us know if you have any questions before we finish. Okay, but you've been great. Really good participation. It's been fantastic to talk to you all.
Yeah, really good, guys. Thank you for being such an interactive group. It really helps us, I think, as well as you know, as teachers, have such an interactive and responsive group. So we appreciate it. Yeah,
exactly. And I hope that you guys have a lovely afternoon, evening. It's nice and sunny, so if you have your balconies, get out and make the most of it.
Absolutely, yes. And if you don't have one, you know, see, even if it's just the short 200 meters that the government said, I would really recommend try and get outside just for some fresh air. It's good for you.
Exactly, definitely. Cool. Okay, guys, that's everything from us. Thank you so much again. And there'll be another webinar in 10 minutes. But yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.